Hello, my name is Yolanda Harrison, and I am with Navet's Travel. And I am inviting you to come and listen to me on Simply Fit. It's just a night about exercising, but it's about travel as well. We look forward to seeing you.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Simply Fit. I'm your host, Sandy White, and as usual, I'm super duper excited, and I got somebody on here wonderful, because y'all know when this COVID-19 breaks, it's going to be summertime, and y'all going to be ready to get out the house, and you're going to want to know what to do, where to go, how to make it happen. I got the person on the line to tell you what to do. But, before we get started, I need to thank and I want to thank WYTV7 for allowing Simply Fit Radio to be a part of the Christian Broadcasters Network. You guys, there is a donation button on the screen. Please click it, make a donation to the WYTV7. They are making a huge impact in their earth. They are doing wonderful things. And right now, a lot of the services that they're offering are virtual. So please log on and check out what they're doing. Hey, you guys, I want to remind you, our mission statement is to provide you with tips and strategies so that you can fulfill your purpose, plan, and call, so that they're not aborted by Satan, and remind you that fitness is more than just exercise. So we have a wide variety of broadcasters that are on here, so please check them out, see what's going on. And right now, I want to get right into what we're going to talk about, which is traveling. I know y'all noticed my background. I'm getting pretty good at this, y'all. But reason I'm doing this is, and I know y'all are like, we ain't going nowhere. We're still on lockdown, COVID-19, but it's not going to be around forever. They're going to come up with, vaccines and things like that. And when everything is all taken care of and they lift the ban and you're going to be ready to travel, you're going to need somebody like our wonderful host, Yolanda Harrison. Welcome to the show. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, Yolanda. Can you hear me?
How are you?
I'm good.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on.
Oh, no problem. Hey, let's get right into it, because we only got a 30-minute segment and I talk a lot, which you already know. So we want to get right into, I want you to tell the audience who you are and how you got into the travel industry.
My name is Yolanda Harrison, and I got into the travel industry because it was something that I've always wanted to do. So after trying many things, I decided travel would be the way, because the best thing to do in life is to travel when you're not doing anything else.
That is so true. And you guys, not only is it the best thing to do, it's really, really good for your health. You really need to travel. You need to get out. Even if you do a staycation, it's very important that you get out of your surroundings and do something different to lift your spirit. You need that sometimes. Hey, and with that, I want to ask you a question, because you have a really unique business name, which we haven't told the audience. So can you share what your name is for your company and how you came up with it?
The company's name is Navet's Travel, and the name, actually, I like odd things. So I was thinking, what could I come up that was different? So the name Navet's Travel is my husband's name, Stephen, backwards.
And that's something, y'all. I like unique things too. So we're going to keep this moving, because I got a lot of stuff. They're not unique, but I guarantee you've heard of them, but for whatever reason, you're not paying attention to them. Again, when this COVID-19 ban is lifted, you guys are going to be ready to rock and roll. And like one of the things, if you don't have your passport covers, I like passport covers that are nice and bright. Here's another one, guys. I know you're not going to do pink, but you get these nice bright color ones, because when you travel, as y'all can see, I got the Eiffel Tower in the back. You go overseas, you want to be able to identify your items if you put them down. Most of the covers are the same dark blue cover, and if we all got them down and we don't open them up, you might pick up the wrong one. So that's a nice little perk. But in the meantime, I'm going to ask Miss Yolanda to tell us about some of her upcoming trips that she has, which will allow you to use these wonderful little passport covers.
Well, on top of Navet's Travel, I have a travel club, and it's called Sophisticated Ladies. And Sophisticated Ladies is mainly bus tours, and it's about a 5-day tour. So right now, coming up in June, if when we get back ready to go, we are going to Canada. And of course, you will need your passport to go to Canada. And not only Canada, we're going to go to the Ark Encounter. That's another upcoming trip. And we have a Foxwood in Connecticut area. That's another trip. You don't need your passport for those two trips.
All right now. Hey, you guys also, with that being said, what she told y'all, you're going to have to give me the information on that Canada one, because I have been wanting to go. And I want you to tell me a little bit more about what y'all going to do in Canada. But look, here are some nice little travel stickers you can put on your luggage. This also helps you identify where your luggage is, because a lot of us, where did we go? I can't remember where we went, but we went on a trip. And lo and behold, about 4 or 5 people had the same exact luggage that we had. And so we're reading the text like, hold on, wait a minute, everybody's going for the same luggage. So if you got little stickers, that's a little smart tip that I'm telling you all about. The luggage stickers, your passport covers, make them different. Hey, Yolanda, tell them how long you've been in business, because y'all want to work with a reputable person. You don't want somebody in business that's been there for 2 days.
I've been in business since 2014.
All right, Mama. And what areas do you cover? And I know you do Canada, but do you do beyond that, or do you do all over the world?
My niche for Navetch Travel is book clubs, group book clubs, family reunions, foodie/wine groups, and girlfriend getaways.
All right. Now, hey, you said something that was nice. Foodies. I just interviewed Miss Gwen, who owns No Time to Cook. So if some of y'all want to go to Solomon's Island, y'all might want to nudge Miss Yolanda to do a one-day bus tour up to Solomon's Island, and then y'all can go check out No Time to Cook. Hey, Yolanda, I got another one for you. So with all that's going on right now, I know you can do groups of 10s and things like that. You guys may be helping out, may not. I don't know what the regulations are, if they totally told y'all to stop. But can you elaborate if you all are allowed to do any kind of services right now?
Mainly right now, people are taking future trips, because right now, because of everything that's going on, a lot of us are dealing with people that are counseling, or we have to rebook. So right now we're rebooking and we're scheduling things later in the year in the hopes that this will all be over with.
So let me ask you, any of the cancellations that you've had to put in place, how bad has that impacted your y'all's travel? I mean your company, or like with the, because I know some, like, I'm going to give you an example. The Airbnb, they were told to refund, I think, like $2.3 million for the whatever, the condos and things like that folks rent.
Right. Well, the thing about it is, like for me, for my Canada trip, we're just doing a month by month, waiting to see what the regulations are going to be. But the good thing is that you should always have travel insurance, because for things like this, if you want to cancel, then you have to look at your travel insurance to see what the guidelines are for canceling. So I always encourage people to get travel insurance. But right now, most of the companies are not canceling, but they're rebooking the travel. So if people want to rebook, then there's no really impact on that. But for those that don't want to, they're getting their money back. And it may not always be the full percent, even though, it's nothing to do with you canceling. It was just something that we have no control over.
That's a really good one. I didn't even think about travel insurance. And guys, remember I tell you, I'm going to give you some tips that you may have already heard, but you're not implementing. And I know I've traveled a lot in the past, and not one time did I think about travel insurance. So with, COVID-19, it's a lot of resetting going to be going on. And that's something that you might want to take into consideration moving forward. Again, when the ban is lifted, you can go to Navetch Travel. You can work with Yolanda. She will definitely remind you to get travel insurance for one of the main reasons, for your safety, your like if something were to cancel or something like this again were to occur, you could get some of your funds back. Hey, I got some other tips that I wanted to share. And then if you've got some, I want you to jump in. I know like you're doing the one-day bus trip. Those are good, you guys. Those are affordable ways that you can travel to different places that you may not be able to spend the money for the full amount, but you could travel with friends. And Miss Yolanda already told you all the girlfriend trips. So specifically with the girlfriend trips, Miss Yolanda, do you have particular ones already set up, or do you let them come to the website and say, hey, this is for my girlfriend and I want to go here, and then you take it from there?
Mainly I let them, I haven't done any girlfriend trips yet. I do plan to do some because I have friends that want to do a a cruise. But most of the time, I just let the people tell me that they want to do a girlfriend trip, and I take it from there. I ask them what they like to do, where they would like to go, if they want to relax or they want to party, or again, if even you can combine girlfriend trips and foodie and wine also. So people like food and they like to drink wine, so you can combine the two.
I am not a drinker, so I'm telling y'all, be safe when you do that. Hey, those are some really good tips. And I also want to remind you all, another tip is when you go on these trips that Miss Yolanda has coming up, and she's got a lot. So but when I get through, I want you to just tell them where your website is so that they can get your newsletter. Because you guys, she has so much more in her newsletter than she does have online because it is so much. One of the things I want to tell you before she gives you the method on how to get the newsletter or sign up for it, when you go out of town, I already told you, maybe you can't stay for a whole week. You can stay 1 day or 2 days, something like that. But you can also stay near, not at the main attraction, but near it, and then make reservations to go visit your main attraction and then go back to the area that's not so expensive. Miss Yolanda, real quick, I'm going to get to some more stuff on how they can stay in contact with you, but tell them how they can get on your newsletter list so that they know about all these wonderful things that you got going on.
Well, right now, my new, I have a website and it is under construction, but I'll give you the website. It's NebetsTravel.com. It's NEBETS travel.com. Or you can send me an email and say, I want to, can you put me on your newsletter? Because that newsletter comes out once a month. And that email is H as in Harry, G as in good, S as in Samuel, W as in water, 27@gmail.com.
All right, you guys, she just told y'all how to get on her newsletter. I'm telling you, she's got a lot of wonderful things. And I want to circle back real quick before I go over some tips on how to stay healthy and germ-free while you're traveling. Now, there's 10 of them. We're not going to have time to go through all of them because I'm going to get cut off. So I want her to go back and tell me just a little bit more about the Canada trip, because you guys, that one is so close. Yes, you're going to need a passport. Yes, you're going to need stickers for your luggage. I'm telling you to be safe and get your travel insurance, but this one is so close. So can you tell me the date again for the Canada one? And then when you do the Canada trip, is it going to be like a tour type of thing, or it's like you get off the bus and you got to be back here by a certain time, like it's sort of kind of is when you're on the cruise ship?
No, it's actually, we have tours set up for days. So we leave out on June 22nd. Excuse me. We leave out on June 22nd. So we're going from June 22nd through the 26th of June. And some of the highlights that we'll be going to falls. We'll be going to a castle, and that's something that I'm looking forward to because I've always wanted to go to a castle, and you don't have to go all the way to England to see a castle. We're going to be at a Victoria Park, and included in that you have your breakfast and you have your 3 days of dinner.
That sounds incredible, because I have been wanting to go to Canada for so long. So I'm telling you guys, get your bucket list together, work with Miss Yolanda. It's no excuse. We're setting y'all up because it's coming. And when, like I said, when the band is over with, it will be summertime. You are going to want to get out and just have some fun. Hey, I want to go over some of these tips, and Miss Yolanda, I'm just going to do one or two. And if you got a couple, I want you to jump in. So one of the ones, y'all know I like essential oils. The essential oils, they will help you so that you're not, well, actually what they do, this particular one, I'm going to tell you, it's going to prevent colds, it's going to prevent you from catching colds and flu and like travel diarrhea. I don't know if any of y'all have had that. You've gone someplace, and they always tell you guys don't drink the water unless it comes out of a plastic, not a plastic bottle, but a container, a closed container, not out of the faucet, because what your body is used to when you go someplace else, those items in the water that they treat their water with, it can affect your body in some kind of way. So I like the essential oil, and I'm gonna spell it. Okay, it's Thieves, but it's THIEVES oil. And all you do is you put 10 drops in a diffuser, and then you can rub some down your spine. And if it's a little irritating to your skin, you want to use a carrier oil like coconut oil, and you can mix it. Miss Yolanda, did you have some other tips that will be good to keep people healthy while they're traveling?
Well, the one thing that came out with all this virus going on is that a lot of times we have wipes, but if you get the wipes that you can put inside your pocket, very easily fit inside your pocketbook, then you have some sanitized wipes with you all the time. They're not like the people, but it's a travel size.
Oh, okay. Hey, I never heard of that one. Now, that's a really good tip, because usually the wipes are like in the ginormous.
Right.
And that is so true, because I just saw that they're telling people to wipe their seats down. So you want to make sure you have those. Frankincense is another one, and this one will help you with stomach aches and boost your immune system. This is why I like this one so much, because right now you need to keep your immune system up to par so that you stay healthy. Miss Yolanda, do you guys, I know a lot of times they have the blankets and the pillows and stuff like that. And when you're doing the bus trips, I don't know if you have the big luxurious one where people can bring all their stuff, or do you all have the travel size pillows and blankets, or will you not be able to do that anymore?
I haven't heard that you cannot do that anymore, but when we do our bus trip, most people do travel with their travel pillows and their comfortable blankets. We don't provide them. But most of the time with the vets, with sophisticated ladies, we play games, so they're always winning prizes, and there's always something travel related when we're on our trips.
So with the sophisticated ladies, I'm going to get into some more tips, but with the sophisticated lady bus tours, are they quite often, or do you all have them like maybe once a month or something like that?
Right now, we just doing two times a year. Because they're so long, and my audience right now is a combination. The ideal audience for these trips would be someone that's retired. So right now I just do 2 a month. Okay. I mean 2 a year. I apologize, 2 a year.
Are you guys doing any upcoming cruises?
Not right now. No, I don't have anything on my books right now for a cruise. But like I said, I do plan to do a girlfriend getaway, because I have some friends that are interested in doing a cruise, leaving out of Baltimore. So that will be something that I will be looking into doing. So.
Hey guys, and if you end up going on one of the cruises with her, you want to use the Motion Ease. This can be found in like Whole Foods or Walmart and things like that. And what it does is it helps you with motion sickness. And a lot of people like to go on cruises and things like that, but they get motion sick. So you want to try this Motion Ease is what it's called. I got a couple more, and I don't want to take up too much of what's going on, because I want to ask you also, the link to the CDC. Did you want to talk about that a little bit, just to remind people of what they can do to stay abreast of everything?
Right. It's cdc.org, and I don't remember the extension part of that. It's cdc.org is the way that they can get into it, and it'll keep them up to date.
Okay, so we'll post that on there and make sure we have the entire link, CDC, because it may be cdc.gov, so they can go to the travel site, but we'll make sure we have that for you all. We have, we're at the top of the hour. I have had such a blast with you, Miss Yolanda. So since we're getting down to the end of it, I just got one more thing that I wanted to share, and then after that, I want you to go ahead and tell everybody your contact information again, and the website name again, and how to get on the on your list again, the newsletter again, because it was in the hour. So if anybody came in afterwards in the show, they may have missed that. You guys, I have a traveler's affirmation that is really good. I am going to read that once Miss Yolanda tells you all how to reach her. And I want y'all to stay in contact with her, because again, summer is coming and you're going to want to have fun. So Miss Yolanda, tell us how they can get in contact with you.
Again, my website is navetstravel.com. My email address is hgsw27@gmail.com. My phone number is 301-752-2552.
Outstanding. All right, guys. So here is the traveler's affirmation. What you do is you fill in the blanks, and I'm going to let you know. So like it starts off with I, and then you fill in the blank. Ask and allow and accept that I am traveling the world in style. I have the funds and freedom to go to my dream destination. You fill in the blank of where that destination is. And you're traveling in. The next one is you want to say how you're traveling, then you fill in the blank there. Traveling in my passion, and I find joy when I explore the world. I am safe, wise, and witty. I stay in the best hotels. I find the best deals, eat the best foods, and explore the best sights. I have the feelings, wisdom, and experience of having this. I give thanks for this or something better already being present in my life for the best, and we thank you, Father, in Jesus' name. Miss Yolanda, we have had such a wonderful time, and I just thank you. And you can come back anytime, especially when you get some tours, because I am going to the one, and I'm not a senior, but I'm going to Canada with you, Mama.
We're welcome. We'll be glad to have you.
Thank you. You guys have a good week. We'll have another one, another wonderful podcast coming to you next week. All right. See y'all. Be safe.